Hello, today I'm going to be showing how to take a object from Autodesk Inventor and import it into Cinema 4D while maintaining your materials and then replacing your materials to render in Cinema 4D. So uh, I'm just starting with just a CAD of a motor, and you can see that there's a bunch of different materials on here, and uh, I'm going to show you a simple way to easily just replace the materials all at the same time without uh, wasting time applying materials to every little surface. So the first step to export into Cinema 4D is you want to go to File, Export, CAD Format, and then select the OBJ file. So the reason I use the OBJ file is because it also exports the material file next to it, and Cinema 4D automatically imports that with all the materials. And then make sure you go into options, and there's like settings here for resolution, and it basically determines the amount of polygons that the object has. So if you're working with a very large project, sometimes you might want to put it to medium or low, or just tune the settings yourself. Okay, so now we're going to go into Cinema 4D. And I'm going to be using the redshift render plugin, but it doesn't really matter. Materials, Cinema 4D work, it all works the same way. So I'm going to go to File, Merge, and find the file that I just exported. And you can see this MTO file, that's the material, but you only click on the OBJ. So here, there's the import settings. Scale doesn't really matter in this case. What's important is that you import .mtl file and click OK. And you can see the materials are all grayed out, but that's expected because these are just going back here, just these random Autodesk materials that were already applied, let's say while you're building the part. So to really easily fix this, first I like to generate the material. So let's say I know uh, uh, I know I want an aluminum material. So this process might be a little different for you. You might use these, but I'm just going to make a redshift material. So aluminum. And then I select one of these. Doesn't really matter. And then if you right click, there's an option, select texture tag objects. And then what you can easily do is apply this where it's selected. So that was just that piece. A quick way to actually just drag and drop them on top of this is if you go to the content browser, presets. You could probably do this anywhere, but I made my just a catalog here. Ooh, wrong one. So if you make a material here, you can easily just drag and drop it into the content browser, but you can also just instead of making them here, you could just use your pre-established materials and just drag and drop them onto these materials, and it automatically replaces. So going on to this material, select texture tag objects, and it might not be exactly clear what's being changed right away. In that case, you saw it's this, and you can just kind of move through it and maybe even apply like a test material to see. In that case, I want to be black plastic. So you just keep moving through them. Maybe this is steel. It's probably the screws. Yeah, the shaft. And then next material. And then just do this until you finish. Okay, so going back to objects here, when you're done, you see that the entire material is textured uh, exactly how it was intended in Autodesk Inventor, and this is much faster than attempting to select every little piece and texturing it yourself. For example, this solid it's a single solid in it, but you can use the polygon selection tags that automatically come from Autodesk Inventor. So now I'm just going to do a quick render, see how this looks. For redshift, I'm just going to use like an area light or something. And I have other videos showing like basic controls and settings in redshift, but this is just a quick overview of a way to speed up getting your materials on, because once you start working with very large projects, it's annoying to go through like hundreds of screws and apply the material. You can just do this. Okay. And then render view. Oh, I think this material isn't applied. Yes, that's much better. When I deleted the material, it deleted its spot here. Here, okay, just use dome light. Yeah, but you can see that it's a very fast way to bring a part like this from Autodesk Inventor and very quickly apply materials onto it and have a pretty good render result like this. Alright, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.